Trump's name will be added to stimulus checks. President Donald Trump's name will appear on checks sent to millions of Americans to combat the economic effects of the coronavirus in a last-minute Treasury Department order, a senior administration official confirmed to CNN on Tuesday. The decision to add Trump's name will not result in a delay for Americans receiving those checks, the senior administration official said. The Washington Post was first to report on the news Tuesday. Two senior officials told the Post that the decision would probably set back the delivery date on the first set of paper checks, potentially slowing a process that could already take up to 20 weeks. But the Treasury Department denied the claim, with a department spokesperson assuring the Post that the first batch of checks was still slated to go out next week. Economic impact payment checks are scheduled to go out on time and exactly as planned. There is absolutely no delay whatsoever, the Treasury spokesperson told the paper. CNN has reached out to the White House and the Treasury Department for comment. Citing senior agency officials, the Post reported that the words President Donald J. Trump would appear in the memo line on the left side of the checks, marking the first time a president's written name is featured on an IRS check. The president's name will be on all paper checks sent to people who are receiving stimulus payments. Many others are receiving the payments through direct deposit if they have their bank information on file with the Treasury Department. Some of those direct deposit payments have already begun being deposited in bank accounts. The news comes as the Treasury Department races to get coronavirus stimulus checks to tens of millions of taxpayers who haven't authorized direct deposits and could be waiting weeks for checks in the mail. According to a House Ways and Means Committee memo, the paper checks will be issued at a rate of about 5 million per week, and it could take up to 20 weeks to issue them all. Individuals with the lowest incomes, based on adjusted gross income, will receive their checks first. Trump had confidentially asked Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin if he could officially sign the checks, three administration officials told the Post. The president, however, is not authorized to sign Treasury payments, a practice typically held by a government employee to protect the checks from politicization. Trump had previously denied wanting to sign the checks during a briefing earlier this month. "No. Me sign? No. There's millions of checks. I'm going to sign them? No. It's a Trump administration initiative," he said on April 3. "But do I want to sign them? No." The plan for Trump's name to appear on the checks had been underway for weeks, a Treasury official told the Post. But the ERS information technology team, working remotely, received the news earlier Tuesday and is now rushing to enact the change, with a looming Thursday deadline to send the checks to be printed and issued, the paper reported. The two officials, warning of a delay, told the Post that computer code changes in systems testing are now required to incorporate Trump's name. CNN's Katie Labasco, Manu Raju, Lauren Fox, Betsy Klein and Brian Rokas contributed to this report. Click subscribe to receive the latest news.